Alright, Paul, this video is for you. I have your quad ready. Here it is. This is the BQE Bandolero, and it's the 7-inch version. We'll go through the parts. So you got the Brother Hobby Avenger 2808 1500 kV motors. Beefy, beautiful motors. Super smooth. You have some LEDs here. I'm trying to remember. I know they're called side fire. I'm not sure if Tiny's LEDs makes them, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But they're called side fires. And it's because the LEDs actually point to the side instead of straight up like every other one does. So I thought they were pretty cool. I've used them before. I really liked them. But you can change the colors on them. You got to solder though. You got to bridge the pads together. So there's 3 different ones. There's a R for red, B for blue, G for green, and then you can mix and match them to make different colors. Right now I have the B bridged in the front and the R bridged in the back. So you got blue in the front, red in the back, but you can change them to whatever you want. And it's pretty cool how they shoot forward. So you have 2 of them that face front and then 2 of them that face back. So it looks pretty cool in the dark. You have your FetTech 45 amp all-in-one, not all-in-one, 4-in-1 ESCs, and then you have the KISS V2 FC. You have the Vista with the polar cam, and then you have your Crossfire Nano in the back here. Very easy to access that. Bind buttons right there. And then you got some Gym Fan 7035 2-blade props on here, and I got another set to go with them. I love that sound. Alright, so the Vista is activated and updated. It is running the newest firmware, the 606. The KISS FC is running the newest firmware, and the ESCs as well. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. It's pretty basic. Nice and clean and ready to go. I got 2 caps. I put 2 caps on the front there on the 4-in-1. Your XT60, it's pushed down, but you got a bunch of room. You can pull it up probably 4 or 5 inches. Maybe 4 inches, maybe 3 or 4 inches. Thank you, Bill, for giving me these pieces, TPU pieces. So this one, the stock ones, like the stock back piece here that looks like this, but the one for the Crossfire has this added piece here. It's all one piece, but holds your Crossfire antenna very nicely. It's done just perfectly. It's beautiful. And then this piece, I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, no, that isn't stock. Yeah, so this, I believe this is meant to hold a GPS up here, but I put the Crossfire there. And then you got your hole for your antenna. And the only thing that I would have liked to see is maybe having the TPU come up to hold the antenna. This is the polar antenna, so it's a little bit different than the regular Vista antenna. It's thinner, and I don't know. I'm sure Bill will probably come out with something soon. I mean, the polar just came out, so. But yeah, something that kind of comes out and holds the antenna. Maybe you can wrap a zip tie around it, but something to hold the antenna. And this hole's pretty big, even for like the Vista antenna. It's kind of big, but I've seen on like Tomo Quads, he does stuff like this where it'll be like a bigger hole, and then he'll have an extra little TPU piece that like an insert that you can push down in there to make the hole smaller. That works out pretty good. But let's test this thing out. So you can see this tiny battery I have on here. It's just a 854S. So I'm not going to be able to hover for very long, probably just a few seconds, but let's turn my radio on. It's already bound up to my radio. I'm not sure exactly what they changed on the newer update for DJI, but I did notice in the goggles that if you're using the DJI radio now, they have on the left side of the screen, it used to be just you would see the little bars, and that would be the bars for your video signal. And now I saw right above that there was like a little picture of a radio with bars for the radio signal. I thought that was pretty cool. But we're using Crossfire on this one, so you're not going to see that. But let's plug it in and do a hover real quick. See if we can see the LEDs. All right, here we go. Flying pretty great. Let me try to get it a little bit darker in here and we'll see if we can see the LEDs better. They look pretty good. I love them. Side fire. And they do get brighter the more throttle you give. Don't want to hit the blanket. Flying in the dark. That's pretty nice. I love it. All right, so that's pretty much it. I did also want to show actually the other quad that I'm working on. So I did that video of the last little micro that I did for you with the FetTech 15 amp all-in-one, and you liked that one so much you wanted another one, but we went with a different frame. So this is the Tomo Quad CS3 frame. And I actually finished another one for somebody else recently, but I didn't do a video on it. But here it is with the polar, and not done yet, but getting close. But it works out great. You got the Vista that can mount on the top plate. And then the only thing is, so on the last one that I did for you, the all-in-one, so this all-in-one is like a whoop style size, you know, 25 by 25 or 26 by 26. And this frame has the mounting for that, as you can see right there, the diamond, but it also has 20 by 20 and 16 by 16. But on that other frame that I did for you, it was actually designed specifically for this flight controller, so it was made to be able to mount it straight. But I mean, it's not a big deal on this one because you just go into the KISS configurator and just turn it 45 degrees and it's good to go. But the thing is because the way that they put the USB on this, it's like right in the way of this standoff. So I mean, it's not a big deal, and for me, it wouldn't be a big deal. You know, you got to take out 2 screws to be able to plug into your flight controller, and you're not doing it that often. I mean, you know, once at first, and then maybe never again, or maybe every once in a while, you know. So, and then you said that you wanted green. I wasn't sure which green. I asked Tomo which greens he had, and he had that. That's like the normal. If you order green, that's the color of green that you get. But Tomo hooked us up with this green also, so I don't know which one you like. This is kind of a lighter green, but I mean it's completely different than the neon green, as you can see. So I'll just send these two. It almost matches the mesh, but a little bit lighter. So yeah, I'll get this one finished up, and actually I'll ship out the 7-inch today, and then this other one I'll probably get done today or tomorrow, so I'll let you know. But anyway, that's all I got. All right, thanks, Paul.